Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome from me to the 2011 GAI Education Awards Luncheon. As Keith has said, this is kindly being sponsored for the first time by Ironmongers Direct, and I would like to extend our thanks to Wayne Lycett Mason and Chris Bass for your generous support, which has helped to make this event the premier date in the architectural Ironmongers calendar. Obviously, this year is the Guild's 50th anniversary, so I'm so pleased to see the amount of support that everyone has given for this event. Our thanks also go to Assa Abloy. As Keith said, this is the 5th year of sponsorship of the Pinnacle Award. This award is given to the student with the best aggregate results over 3 years of the educational programme. We are joined here today by David Wigglesworth, the Managing Director of Assa Abloy Security Solutions, and I would like to extend my thanks to David and Assa Abloy for your continued support. As Keith said, today is about education and so celebrating the success of the students. This year's results show an improved pass rate at level 1 and 2, and an impressive 66 candidates passing their level 3 examinations who will be awarded their diplomas today. As Keith has said, these newly qualified diploma holders now also have the opportunity to continue their education through the GAI's programme of continual professional development and become registered architectural ironmongers. This year is also very significant. The education results have been marked by a significant increase in the number of overseas students taking the exams and becoming qualified, particularly from the Middle East and Far Eastern regions. For instance, this year 59 candidates sat their exams in Dubai. This was only one fewer than the number attended in London. I think this is a great testament to the fact that our education programme is respected and admired, and the global brand of the Guild continues to strengthen. The successful delivery of the education programme requires dedication and commitment of a number of people, as well as Keith in the Education Committee, which is now under the chairmanship of Andy Fitzgerald. As we have seen from the screen, there are a multitude of volunteers who freely give their time. I would personally like to thank every one of those volunteers for their unstinting hard work, enthusiasm and loyalty. Since Keith Mail was appointed as full-time education manager in January of last year, he has worked tirelessly to manage the process of transforming all of the educational manuals to the new and more friendly user open learning format. This has also ensured that all of the coursework at all 3 levels of the programme are online and up to date. Now that this has been completed on time and within budget, and a big thank you, Keith, for the on budget part of that, the students here today have been able to reap the benefits. With this very important stage of the modernisation of the education programme complete, under Gary's guidance, Keith has formed a working party to undertake a complete review of the education programme, and he will be presenting the findings and recommendations next year. The education programme continues to flourish, but as always, we are keen to innovate, so the review will make recommendations on how to make the programme even more modern, relevant, accessible, and more affordable for all of our membership. Later this month, we see the launch of a scheme which I believe represents one of the most exciting and potential lucrative opportunities for our industry for many a year, the Fire Door Inspection Scheme. It is the first such scheme in Europe, designed to transform people's knowledge and understanding of the vital function of fire doors by creating a new pool of expertise and competence to help those with legal responsibilities under the Regulatory Reform Order. The GAI has worked very successfully in collaboration with BWF Certifier on this scheme, and later this month the Fire Door Inspection Scheme will be offering an online learning centre which gives anybody who successfully completes the associated exam a diploma in fire doors. Having achieved the diploma, there is then a route to become a certificated fire door inspector following a practical assessment by an independent certification body, Exova Warrington Fire. As well as its ultimate purpose of helping to improve safety and save lives, the Fire Door Inspection Scheme will, I firmly believe, allow companies in our trade to add value to their offering and create much needed additional revenue streams as we continue to trade in these very tough and challenging economic times. Welcome news, I'm sure you will agree, for all of us. On the tables today, there is a flyer regarding the fire door inspection scheme. Please take the opportunity to read this. This scheme has been put together with a huge amount of work behind the scenes. And I would like to thank Maria Simmons of Lorient Poly Products, Andrew Hall of Gatesy UK, John Sims of Royd & Tucker, and our Chief Executive, Gary Aymer, for your time and effort you have devoted to developing this scheme. A fantastic effort by all involved, and my sincere thanks. I should also like to take this opportunity of thanking the key people at the Guild. Thank you, Gary, for your energy and determination that is allowing us to drive much needed change through the Guild. My thanks also to Keith Mayer, who continues to display such a passion for our education programme and the industry. And also to the Education Committee for ensuring that our education programme remains the leading in the construction industry. To Paul Duggan and his Technical Committee for ensuring we communicate increasingly complex and sometimes controversial technical information to the membership. And also to Shafiq Sharif for bringing much needed structure and focus to the Marketing Committee. And to Andy Matthews, who took over the chair at the Institute this year, a very successful and very well-attended AGM in Derby. You will also notice that we have some new faces at the GAI's HQ in Stepney Green, as we strengthen the team there with 3 new members of staff to help further improve our service we can offer to our members. Carla Sampson is the new Training and Development Administrator, assisting Keith with all things education, plus providing much needed support to the Institute. Faisal Mayat is the Finance and Membership Administrator, and Aldi Muller is the new Marketing Officer. I'm sure you will join me in welcoming all 3 to the GAI. They have already started to make such a very positive impact. I would also like to take the opportunity to thank my fellow Guild officers, to my Vice President John Jeffries, David Stacey, Treasurer, and along with Gary Aymer and the rest of the Executive Committee for your continued support and assistance. And finally, to my co-directors and management team at Allgood for your continued support both within the business and your support of the Guild. That's all from me, except to say that after lunch, our guest speaker will be Steve Ryder, the well-known sports journalist and presenter, fresh back from the Rugby World Cup in New Zealand. Steve will be joining Andy Fitzgerald and myself to present the diplomas, the medals and prizes to the successful students. This year's exam results saw another excellent crop of students achieving impressive results. You are the future of our industry, and I wish you all the very best of success as you move forward in your respective careers. Thank you for listening, enjoy the day, and I look forward to talking with many of you later. Thank you.